says cap.
It says only cap, so I thought I would mute you. I thought it was like only cap would speak.
Why are you trying to mute me?
I tried to mute me because you were doing something weird, dude. All right, my bad, Cheever. All right, yo, let's get into this game here, Avery. Don't you think this is a bit wacky tobacco that they picked Bloodseeker into Medusa? They picked Windranger into Queen of Pain. I've seen this Quap versus Windranger matchup before.
Tell me about it.
I think Quap dumpsters this.
Okay.
You get a few levels in Dagger, and, you know, yeah, you have to run up to the high ground to get the Dagger on her, but she can't heal through it. I mean, what does Windranger do? We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm a noob. Maybe the Universal Hero thing changes this matchup, but...
I can see Quap being favored, but I think it's pretty hard to punish Windranger on lane. Like, it's a Universal Hero. You build a bunch of stats. It's super long range with a nuke that guarantees you range creeps. Like, I think it's pretty hard to lose the lane with a Ranger. And I think Kiyotaka's been performing pretty well. I expect mid to go fairly even here. I think a lot of this game comes down to the side lanes. Does Enigma Doom push Enigma Undying in? Do they get a good creep? Do you get a Harpy? Do you just decimate them on the early stages of this lane and snowball this Enigma into the late game where you're happy with it? Because you have to play against the Stone Gaze. You will have to play against a Tombstone, which can make your team fight annoying. And then... like, do Bloodseeker Lich win versus the Legion Techies? Another very strong lane. Like, if you look at all these dual lane pairings, they all seem incredibly strong.
Yeah, on both sides is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, like really long, strong lane pairings.
There's going to be some fighting in this early game.
That is an astute observation. I tend to agree there will be fighting in this game. You also have some, like, interesting answers to stuff. You have a duel on BetBoom side that isn't really countered, but you have a Frost Shield that might come out, right? But you can also answer the Frost Shield items later, and you have the magic damage to pour in from the Techies and the Queen of Pain on top of it. You have a Windranger, but the Windranger can also get locked down by the duel.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of these weird things that can go both ways for both these teams. It makes it a very interesting draft. Hopefully a very interesting game, as the CS is already very heavily skewed somehow for Nightfall and GPK here.
Level 1 Scream of Pain working out. That ability got a lot more efficient than in previous patches at level 1. Another interaction in this game is I feel like there aren't the traditional Enigma counters and like a global silence or like a Rubik who's going to steal the black hole, but there is the Stone Gaze. It will be very hard to catch Nightfall on this Medusa in the black hole, because when the fight starts, she's going to press that ability regardless of the black hole.
Depends how the fight starts. Let's say you hit her with a shackle, hit her with a Sinister Gaze, then you just jump in with the hole, and then there's nothing.
That's true. Hey, what do you think about this? I think that Lich is a good counter to Medusa because Sinister Gaze drains mana. So this hero does like effectively like 1,000 damage in a Sinister Gaze.
That is
against
not
Medusa.
Close to the damage number.
Let me do the math. I'll go ahead and do the math here.
1,000 damage.
Yeah,
you think Lich walks up to Medusa, Sinister Gazer, and it deals 1,000 damage?
It's 20% of her mana, and then 24% later on as the Undying Tombstone comes
you
out.
Get, like, the full duration on her. I mean, I like it, but Miro will go down here. That is a 450 gold kill because it is first blood to Toronto, Tokyo. Man, this lane is going really well for BetBoom. Despite drawing the Equilibrium very far back, they haven't been able to do anything with it. And level 2 Eidolons is really when it comes online. Also, Antares got a little unlucky with the early creep spawn, but will now find that mana burn creep. That was what he was looking for earlier.
I want to point out Toronto Tokyo's build, by the way. He has Windlace, and he had 3 blood grenades. He had used a blood grenade. It may have been Nightfalls, but at the very least, 2 blood grenades early game as Undying. It's a bit strange. Like, we usually see this when the laning stage ends, but he's just saying, like, no. As early as possible, I need those blood grenades. I mean, I like it because you use the K, you get their HP low, and then you can just harass with the blood grenades. Like,
he also just wants to all in the Enigma with every Tombstone cooldown whenever he can. Like, the early waves is where you're going to win this lane for BetBoom. Once the Eidolon levels comes up, it's a different story. But for now, yeah, he's making them work. He will even secure Lotus here for Nightfall. Very good Lotus to get. Probably the best in the game when it's on Medusa. Pure battling through his as well here. A lot of Lich nuke damage to power through. I mean, you like the Lich Medusa matchup, but the problem is Lich has one of the worst win rates at this event.
Yeah, that's a bad hero. That's a bad
hero. It's like under 20% or something. This hero appears to just suck, despite I feel like he looks okay a lot of times. The stats say otherwise, and the stats do not lie.
And the stats don't lie. If that was old Techies with his old stats, that would have killed Lich there. But still zoning out The 9 Pandas bot lane doing very well down here for BetBoom. The Lotus trade, by the way, was won by the Techies.
Ooh.
Okay, that is a long range.
What are you doing, son?
I will say that catches me off guard too.
Yeah, that did look a little larger then.
It's huge, dude. It went from like 500 to 800 range, but of course it's now around the Legion Commander, but still, she kind of already wanted to be right on top of you anyway when she cast it, so.
Once more, BetBoom showing their lane prowess, winning.
Okay, that is a long range.
What are you doing, son?
I will say that catches me off guard too.
Yeah, that did look a little larger then.
It's huge, dude. It went from like 500 to 800 range, but of course it's now around the Legion Commander, but still, she kind of already wanted to be right on top of you anyway when she cast it, so.
Once more, BetBoom showing their lane prowess, winning all 3 lanes here versus a 9 Pandas draft that kind of needed to do better than this. Gonna try and get the return, but save. Just too good.
Ooh, one more right click.
5 HP.
Pure, he had the Lotus. Did he use it already? He did use it. Okay.
Look at Tangoed up. Still a decent trade for 9 Pandas, but Pure is going to be strong enough to stay in the lane as Solo has to go back to base. We complimented his dying earlier, but now he can't find the death.
Yeah, and both of these cores, Pure and Ramses, both don't want to go down. They do both have healing abilities, so they're looking to heal up using their passives. On the top. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Dude, that topic we were told not to joke about keeps...
Oh, I see. Yeah. Anybody that's reading recent news can guess.
Dude, why would you say that?
Well, because so they know.
We're not supposed to bring it up.
That's not bringing it up. That's not bringing it up.
You just brought it up.
Yeah, but it's not overtly. Okay, we're not gonna get into it. We're not gonna get into it here.
Oh no, we're in trouble.
As oh no, I can't stop.
Now it's in your mind, huh?
Why? Why are you
I don't
doing
know.
that?
It's just there, dude. We gotta get back on track.
Yeah, we
2K
do.
gold lead for BetBoom. Continuing to win the lanes here. And what is happening mid? GPK is out of mana, but he is 600 net worth up on Kiyotaka. So Queen of Pain does indeed win the lane. Nice little limerick for you there.
Blood grenade comes out onto 2. He purges it though. Ramsey.
Oh, that latched.
Oh, the suicide catches him on the very end of it.
Yeah, they're gonna maybe get solo here too.
Yep, this Pure of his Q.
There's one more mine.
Oh, it
Oh, he
connects.
landed.
Old techies will
gone.
kill this guy, and new techies will as well.
And he salved instead of the suicide. I think I would have suicided there. But he will stay around. 6-minute Lotus, maybe once the 7-minute Wisdom Rune is here. Save is putting his team on his back right now. As Lane Decimation is the name of the game here for BetBoom.
See that from Nightfall? He dropped his wand
I did see that.
to use the
was
healing Lotus. That was a risky,
That was very risky
business. Imagine you drop it. It puts your HP to like 20 on Medusa. You go down, there's just a wand on the ground. Worth more than the kill
Seen it
itself.
before.
Yes, we have.
And that mana burn creep for Antares is what ultimately won them this lane. That is one of the best laning spells because of the extra mana regen. Also, you get extra value versus Dusa. So he really got lucky on the camp there on the triangle spawn.
I think that's the 3rd blood grenade coming out from Solo here.
Oh,
Ramses will go for the
Still
dive.
has more, my brother. He never runs out.
The heal! He actually gets him! Oh, he turned and man fought and he got lucky.
Solo left? Solo thought it was a done deal. Ramses.
Okay, that is about as disastrous as it gets.
This lane's over, man.
That was a 2v1 because Save was going to get the rune at the time, man.
I would love to hear what he yelled there. I mean, I'm sure it is not PG rated, but
yeah,
I would love to hear the unedited tapes, the pure documentary.
Yep. Avoiding that topic as well.
That's a 3rd death for Ramses in the lane stage. He's level 4.5.
Oh, that is not what you want on a Bloodseeker, man. I feel like
Antares is higher level than him here.
that's not good. I feel like you picked that hero to win lanes. Toronto Tokyo, he dropped the tombstone top. Or he was faking it. Okay, he debated me. My bad, Observer. My bad.
He got your ass.
Yeah.
And it'll be Helm of the Dominator for Miro on the Enigma. We have not seen this build in a long time. Really interesting to see it come back. I could see the value in this game when they wanted to just push the towers and create some momentum, but the problem is the lanes have just gone so bad. And he's gonna die again. Every tombstone is a kill. I don't know if this Helm of the Dominator is gonna feel great, because I don't know if you're gonna be able to just push and run over the map with it. And then you just have a Helm of Dominator.
Yeah, it's kind of just feeding more gold to the enemy team at that point when you're behind. But I did get owned by Helmut Dominator Enigma last night in a pub, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it was Miro.
It could have been. Could have been.
It may have been.
ESJ, too.
Maybe, yeah. Bot lane, there's the duel.
He's dead again.
Yeah, Stave is level 6 because of how this lane is going, and he got the Wisdom Rune, so... Legion plus Techie's actually a fairly good combo for getting the kill in the duel. You can always hit the triple mine.
This is the kind of lane evisceration that just wins you games. Right. Like, BetBoom, I think, in theory, are slated to just win this game off of how hard Pure outplayed Ramses in solo.
Do you think, like, pretty much any comp, any draft can win with this sort of laning advantage? Like, the draft just doesn't even matter at this point?
If you execute really well, yes. But it's pretty hard to execute that well, depending if it's a very unfavorable draft, you know?
Yeah.
So at some point, that apparatus turns around on you.
But they do have a favorable draft, and he's going to drop the 2 mines. Not able to right-click one, so it does explode. Yeah, misses by a little bit. Soul's going to keep chasing. TP did come in from Antares. It's a level 5 Doom. Toronto Tokyo going for the wraparound of Ramses. He might actually get him. The duel comes out onto the Lich.
Yeah, Toronto Tokyo, he's looking. He's almost 6 as well, and going to give him the old punch.
Oh, he's actually got him. Yeah.
This lane is just bleeding out for 9 Pandas. Now you're bringing extra heroes in here, and they're giving dual damage and extra gold to BetBoom. Like, stop. Just stop going down here. This lane's over.
Not what you want to see.
Go to your Enigma, push in the tower, threaten the Medusa, right? This is the opposite of what 9 Pandas won in this early game. And I don't know if Kiyotaka can really make up for it, because his laning stage was also hard. He has levels, but his rotations are kind of obvious. I guess he can just run top with an Invis here. Maybe threaten Nightfall? We'll see what he decides to do. At some point, though, Kiyotaka's going to have to accelerate this early game because Ramses is behind save. Oh, my word.
That's not good. I feel like this is the classic, at least in this tournament, 9 Pandas situation where it's like, all right, Kiyotaka's got a 1v5, guys. Let's see it.
Yeah, it does come down to this a decent amount. Though I have seen a lot of games where the 9 Pandas safe lane won very hard, and they won games off that.
Yeah.
It just seems to be very inconsistent. Like, either they crush it or they get crushed. This is one of those games where they got crushed. No doubt about it. Solo's still going to look for his 6 down here. Maybe he can fight with that Chain Frost. Still, I think you have to create the pressure here through the Enigma lane. You don't really have a choice. Helm of the Dominator up for Miro. Takes that Hellbear, and he's going to push the lane in. This is where you want to fight if you're 9 Pandas.
Ooh, this could be a nice double shackle here, maybe. No, he's just going to start on Toronto Tokyo.
Interesting, over the Dusa.
Yeah, wants the easier kill. I can kind of respect it given how far behind they are. Oh, the Doom comes out onto GPK, actually, and Terrace was in the trees. GPK didn't realize that. He's just going to feed a kill away here. That'll be the tower, too.
This is the type of fight 9 Pandas are looking for. This is why I was telling him to go to the Enigma sooner.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to a level 4 Bloodseeker, or you're going to a level 7 Enigma with Helm of the Dominator. There's a big difference here.
On the catapult, too, yeah. And
I would have taken the Enigma. I would have taken the Medusa here. But
yeah.
I'm a greedy man.
I think, you know, given how far behind they are, I can understand it. Take the support out. They know they can get the tower. Deuce is not going to defend on her own. I respect the decision. Yeah.
Do you think Kiyotaka is the greatest kill stealer we've ever seen?
I think Insania is a really good kill stealer if he's on Oracle.
Wow.
Yeah, Oracle or Rubik.
Have you told him that in person?
As a 5. Yeah, oh yeah, I have. I mean, he says it himself. As the duel comes out, that's a double mine from Techies. Didn't even need the 3rd one.
This is just too easy, man. Ramses is just dual damage for Pure at this point. That is pre-blink. He just walked up. Can't happen.
Yeah, that's 3 duels won already. At this point in the game, that's pretty much as good as it gets.
I mean, Legion might just carry at this point. It's an insane start in terms of the value.
Yeah.
You don't have great dual answers. It's really only the Frost Shield, but that is not guaranteed to last forever in this game, so you gotta be careful here. Cannot feed too much more away, and you need to get to a point where Ramses can recover. Again, you're just feeding kills to these duo. What is happening on the bottom half of this map for 9 Pandas?
Not bad at all.
That's a reasonable tip, I would say.
It's pretty good tip. I'd give it a 4 out of 10.
He's doing the classic walk up as a position 5 and, you know, D-ward where you know that there's a ward. It's like, if I go down, whatever, I'm a 5. As Kiyotaka takes out the courier.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, I kind of do that too, to be honest. But
just run up to the obvious ward spot. The Black Hole comes out onto the Medusa. She's not taking that much. Oh, and actually, Kiyotaka's there. This should be a kill.
Very nice find. Nightfall out a little too far, not respecting the damage that comes through with the Alpha Wolf buffing up these Eidolons. Nice little combination. GPK will try and get the return, but...
There's a few heroes coming in here for the side of BetBoom.
That's just max win run.
Yeah, 5 more seconds. She has it up again. Okay. Not bad for the 9 Pandas lineup.
And look, another smoke coming through. So now they're trying to get Ramses back in this game by finding a Rupture connection. And they'll cancel the TP out. Get the Rupture on save as well. Nice little flank here. Going to result in 2 supports at least. I don't know if that Chain Frost was necessary, but I guess it sent a message.
If it could go to the mines, that would have been a sick Chain Frost. But it can't. I mean, killing these supports definitely matters, though. Like, Save is having such an amazing game that he's worth killing and committing the Rupture for, especially for Ramses, who really needs the recovery gold from him. Is he going for a Midas on Ramses? No, he's not.
We're not at those stages yet.
Not yet, yeah.
Maybe in a little bit. We'll see how Ramses feels about this game. He is 0-5, but he will just go for the Maelstrom here. I mean, he's not in the worst position. It's just he has to battle into the Medusa matchup. This matchup just sucks. The Legion one's not much better, honestly. And even Queen can stand her ground in the late game.
Yeah, this is a tough Bloodseeker game, huh?
It really is. Makes you wonder why it's here.
Yeah, they did pick it into these matchups. The Medusa in particular, I think it's like one of the highest win rate advantages on Dota buff that there is.
Yeah, 62.3%, Jenkins.
That's a made-up number, but it's actually close. It's close enough.
It's probably pretty close.
It's actually close enough, so we'll take it. Very high win rate.
Kiyotaka is pushing at the top of this leaderboard. He is still very far into the Wind Ranger, and he's having a perfect game. 5-0-0 for the Wind Ranger here.
So Suicide comes out. Can he get the solo kill? He's disarmed because he hit the techies by accident. And Terrace is there. So is the Rupture.
He's trying to bait out a fight here.
Looks like a freebie. And the counter tip comes out. That's
a beautiful tip.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful tip right there, right? That's like a 7 out of 10.
That's a 7?
And that's a weak tip, honestly. That is a very weak tip. You should just take the L, move on, and tip him later when you get the triple revenge.
The first one's a 4 out of 10. The second one's a 7 out of 10. What's the third one?
That was a 1.
That was a 1?
Yeah, that's a weak tip. I'm telling you.
Does it go to 0?
That tip, all that tip does is tell Solo that he got him.
That's true. Pure. Looking for the duel. The slow comes out from the Undying Tombstone.
This is not that much damage.
Not doing that much. Although Nightfall is there. So is Solo with the ult that bounces to the creeps.
It farmed a little bit of neutrals.
Yeah, now it's...
Enjoyed that.
That looked like it should have done more damage.
I mean,
but
the smoke is coming in. Kiyotaka ready to join the fight. Steve has been caught again.
And that's the Medusa all down as well. GPK, they're going to chase. And Terrace. Let's see if the Frost Shield is enough. At least it's going to protect him for a little while. Kiyotaka's waiting on the high ground.
Already committed the ult, though. The 9 Pandas are going to take their tiny victory, and it doesn't even feel like a victory. I guess with Enigma going down, they're not too happy with that, and they're going to lose their tier 1 on top of it. Nightfall getting involved. Happy to get some extra assist gold.
Kiyotaka's going for a Gleipnir, by the way, instead of a Diffusal against the Medusa.
I think it's fine. I mean, Diffusal is nice versus Medusa, but he has to worry about a lot more in this game, too, at this point. I'm okay with this build. I don't think it's going to change much. I think in the situations you're killing Medusa in this game, you're going to be killing her regardless of it anyway.
Sure. Killing everybody else first and then killing the Medusa last.
I mean, Gleipnir's a lot of damage, too.
It is, yeah.
It's also a lot more survivability, a lot more stats in general.
Yeah, that's true.
More lockdown for your team. Maybe you can set up a better Bloodright or a Black Hole. You got to play on these big ults if you're 9 Pandas.
Solo with the Bavis walking in to Pure. He should be dead. I don't see how he gets out of this one alive. That's going to be some more dual damage there going to the Legion Commander. Maybe BetBoom looks to dive this. 9 Pandas, Antares, he gets caught. The ult comes in from the Queen of Pain. GPK blinked in, though. That's a bit dangerous. He gets doomed up for that. Miro is looking for the Black Hole. Doesn't even need to use it. Save is also ruptured, so he should go down here.
And that's Helmet of Overlord.
That's godlike for Kiyotaka.
He's owning 9-0-0. The dream.
All right, well,
Wind Ranger. They have no answer for him.
You said he needed a 1v5, and it looks like he's willing to do it. Although I think I was not giving enough credit to Miro at the time. He's actually
Yeah, he's had a pretty decent impact this game.
He's had good impact. And Ramses is coming back in the game slowly but surely from showing up to these fights.
Very, very slow.
Yeah.
But very, very sure as well.
Yep. See if he gets a Midas. Let's go ahead and see.
No, he's not going Midas.
He's going for BKB. I mean, at this point, he's the mid. He's not the carry. Maybe he's even the offlaner, and Miro is the mid.
You know, this Doom might catch up.
That's true. It is a Doom.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
This Helm of the Overlord is going to be nice here because there is no answer for the creep right now on BetBoom's side, and it gives them the objective taking the lacking. The Vlad's built in is also going to be nice for the Bloodseeker and some extra damage for the Wind Ranger who has that super high base damage. This is a unique itemization we have not seen for Enigma this patch in a long time, and it's working damn well here.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
this
Boom
is
trying to contest. Can they get inside? Save the blind
Save.
bomb.
Can he do it? Oh, the hole on
caught
Doom. Very nice prediction from Miro. As the duel comes out on the sideline onto Solo, he doesn't actually get the duel. Or he does get the duel.
No, he did not get the
Oh,
duel.
he did get the duel, but Pure, he's getting chased up. Do they have stuns for him? Kiyotaka probably has a shackle up soon, and Terrace, he's got the stun, and he's got a blink as well. That was a lot of units going down at the same time, so taking a lot of damage. Queen of Pain, he gets shackled, he goes down, doesn't press anything.
Beautiful team fight.
And Medusa at Nightfall, he's not even,
That was just a
not interested.
weird committal by BetBoom. I mean, maybe if you land the techie stun here, but Miro caught him at the very end of that arc. That is perfect timing for this black hole. And I mean, yeah, you kill Solo, but no winner chicken dinner. And then you get run down.
Yeah. And Solo, he got his ult off as
Oh,
well.
the Golem stunned GPK? With the Ogre. He got Ogre Bash.
Are you serious?
Oh my, I didn't even see that the first time. Oh my
That is.
God, that is. I feel like there's one player in the world you don't want getting Ogre Bruiser bashed. It's GPK right now.
I think they're disbanding. I think that's it.
That might have just, that might have just destroyed their team.
I think so.
I've actually never seen a better bash. That was beautiful.
Why
It stunned him right into the shackle chain.
Why was he channeling the bash
That's
in
what
the
I was
first
about to
place?
ask.
The Ogre.
What is this guy's problem?
He's just slamming the ground. He's angry. He's like Solo when his PC crashes.
I would like to see another replay of that, actually.
I would actually like to see that as well. Can we get that up here? Some farming action going on here. Okay, take that as a...
It'll come eventually.
It'll come. All right, okay.
Little Tormentor, quickly done by 9 Pandas. Lizard gonna buff up the attack speed here as well, pretty nice. And Ramses, he's caught up, man. Not only is he caught up, but Antares is caught up, or stayed up with him, so you have a 4th core coming online for 9 Pandas here in that Doom.
And he just got the Aghanim shard as well. So that Infernal Blade, the combo is going to be there. The Infernal Blade into Centaur stun into Infernal Blade. I mean, that shit feels like
It's
so toxic in the late game.
It's so nice, man, when you land it. I do miss level death, though.
What is it about level? Just like doing 50% of somebody's HP as damage?
I feel like the spell icon and the animation were cool. Like, it threw out that little yellow skull thing.
It did. You
remember that?
You
Yeah.
pointed at them, and then they took a lot of damage.
Yeah. It was like, ha, you got level death.
Yeah.
Also, it's like breaking the 4th wall, you know? Like, why is this Doom character talking about levels? I appreciate that.
Yeah, that is good. There's not enough of that. But there is enough smoking
Why
going
is
on as both
Ramsey
sides.
leading the smoke?
He might go down for this. Glitch armor,
What?
is it enough? It is enough to protect him through the duel, but he goes down. The shackle was there on the back line, which
This
lets
is
the
an
GP
awful
do
fight.
Kiyotaka, very low HP. Wind running, still, this hero, very annoying. Lots of zombies following her, though. As he does end up going down, this is
It's
going
a
to be
wind run.
this is a full surround coming in, though. Can he somehow get out of this? Is there any stun?
There you go.
There's no stun.
Just TP. They got the dragon, or the thunder hide, though, and Solo lingered a little too long. They'll get the 3-man wipe with the lizard. That tombstone was not something 9 Pandas were ready to run into. Maybe not expecting all of BetBoom to be there, but I don't know why Ramses is leading the smoke either. That is not the target you want to break here. And there's just no black hole potential because Tombstone down, Medusa ult's already out, can't blink in, can't do anything.
This is the game of tilt, you know? On one side, you got Ramses, who
Probably pretty tilted.
probably pretty tilted, had a tough laning stage.
Very true.
So he's starting fights, running in,
Very
trying
true.
to get in there. And then on the other side, you have GPK getting Ogre Bruiser stun.
Which we're about to see with this replay that is about to come
Yeah,
up.
which we'll see in a second here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, going back to the game. Toronto, Tokyo, going for the D ward, did buy the gem.
I know they have it. They showed it to us earlier.
It's gone. It was
gone.
They're like, that's only going to be. This is so
no.
uninteresting. It's only going to be used once.
That was such a good clip, though. I want to see his facial reaction to when he got Ogre Bruiser stunned.
I'm surprised there wasn't a disconnect.
I would have punched Solo's computer.
Yep. maybe that's where that's on the other team. that's on the other team.
I mean, you go in his room. They're at the same facility, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, Ramses was in Quinn's room the other day, so anything could happen, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ags done for Kiyotaka here as he continues his perfect game, 10-0 on the Wind Ranger. I like the early Ags on this hero too. I think it's one of the items that makes her the most obnoxious in the game. Helps you scale, still decent stats and damage and HP on the hero.
Yeah.
This is going to be a problem for BetBoom. If you don't find the duel on the Wind Ranger, you have no lockdown.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we have it. Look at the stuff. Oh. Boom.
Dude,
you're gone, son.
Look at this.
He had no reaction.
You can't.
What the hell is this, man? There's a little smile.
It does percentage HP damage as well, by the way.
Dude, that was beautiful.
As Toronto Tokyo is going to walk up the high
Absolutely
ground.
beautiful.
Immediately stunned. Double stun comes out. And the
that
Doom,
chain
actually.
frost.
Chain frost into BKB. The gem is down.
He had
Nightfall.
the high ground tombstone as well.
Where's the Enigma at? There's the hole. And that's going to be a really easy kill on Nightfall because he does not have the ult. Save. Now they have a gem because it was fed away from Toronto Tokyo.
That is just a high ground push that is an absolute disaster for our BetBoom. Not expecting 9 Pandas. I feel like that's what this game's come down to. They just smoke in and don't expect everybody to be there. Well, guess what? They're all there. And then you're getting Gleipnir into the Chain Frost. Pure not happy about frontlining for that one, as high ground Tombstone does him no favors. Ramses might have a rough game, but he has been killing these Tombstones.
Yes,
and that is something, you know, that's going well for him.
You know, the worst part about that fight is that Toronto Tokyo just bought a gem, and he just lost it. They do not have gem cooldown against Windrunner Ags.
They need that gem.
That, you cannot buy enough sentries to cover for the Wind Ranger.
There's nothing you can do now.
You legitimately can't do anything. You have to pre-dust if you think she's going to be there, so she runs into the dust AoE.
They don't even have to lockdown, really. I don't know how you stop Kiyotaka in these fights. You're just going to have to kill everybody else, maybe. Unless you just find him on a high ground ward with a duel or something. But as we saw there, that is far more difficult than we make it out to be.
Without the gem, it's... Oh, never mind.
Okay, well,
that was a caster curse.
Yeah, I mean, you know. All right, well.
What on earth?
We'll let you cast for a bit, Jenkins.
Yeah, geez, I don't want to say anything. I feel like...
Well, that was a 10x streak as well.
Oh my god, how much? That's a lot of gold.
Yeah, that was around 2,000 gold.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, it shouldn't happen a second time, right?
No,
you get one
no.
freebie.
Surely in 42 seconds from now, he's not going to get dueled immediately.
No.
The gem is still a problem. That was not a gem retrieval by any means.
We are going MKB on Nightfall. That is going to be nice little timing here. Also help you deal with the Wind Ranger. Maybe you don't have to see her. This is one of those matches where sometimes you just die to the Medusa and her illusions because you're just getting hit the whole fight and running around. You don't notice it.
Yeah.
You know, where'd my HP go?
Yeah, Medusa does tend to do that. And after that last kill,
that was a big kill. Honestly.
That was a big kill.
It changed a lot of momentum in this game. Gives you more confidence that maybe this Wind Ranger isn't going to be the invincible problem we made it out to be. Though you still are closing in on this BKB Enigma. And there is no answer to BKB Black Hole in this game outside of the Stone Gaze. So even if you find Kiyotaka, that fight might not go that well for you if you can just counter-initiate it with Frost Shield, Chain Frost, a Bloodright, a Doom, a Black Hole. There's a lot here.
Now they're trying to set up bot.
Oh, they gave the gem to Ramses. Look at that.
Yeah, they did. You know why? It's so he can deward and get the gold from it. So that way he recovers. He probably demanded this gem.
Why do you think he's standing right there?
That's a fantastic question.
That looked really weird, didn't it?
That is very strange.
I thought he had a tumbler toy or something. But
and he was going to go over to the Ancients there or something? Or the Tormentor?
Oh, he's going to get the D-Ward. But he can't click it because he's a melee hero.
Huh.
So he'll just leave it there.
I see. Okay.
Okay, very interesting.
They're looking for the Roche, which will respawn in about 2 minutes here. It's going to be bot, though, very, very soon after it spawns. So they're going to want to make their way bot, put some wards down there.
What a rune. This is a good rune to get for this next fight.
Yep.
Double damage Medusa with the MKB finish. You have Boots of Bearing behind her as well. Buff up the attack speed. Just get in there. Nightfall. He might be making some tombstones out of 9 Pandas. I mean, I guess you could doom them, but you don't know what's coming.
I mean, 9 Pandas is pretty split on this. Okay, they're grouping together now.
He'll talk as far. I mean, this is going to be another like high ground blind jump from Save. He does like those.
BetBoom's going for the full wraparound. I like this. I mean, I feel like we've seen this so much. Yeah, they're pinging it. They know what's coming.
Yeah, he's going to do it again.
He's doing it again. He loves this.
He did get the vision.
Yeah, we all saw the clip, so he's not going to... The duel comes out of the Enigma. Okay, that is the target. There's a lot going on in this fight. Enigma on the back line. Miro gets the BKB off.
Ramsey's
goes down, loses the gem. That DD on Nightfall, very impactful. Miro. Is there anything that can interrupt him? No, there is not. Solo's in the trees. They see him. They got the decay stack, so they know he's there. Chain Frost comes out. It'll be his dying breath.
Can he get the bounces?
He can.
Cannot. No Ogre Bruiser to bail out 9 Pandas in this fight. Ramsey's just melted to that DD Medusa. And the Doom hit the Queen of Pain Lincolns. That is a rough way to start that fight.
Yeah, I would say that, to me, pure jumping the Enigma there at the start is very impactful. Like, even though he doesn't end up getting the kill.
Yeah, it takes him out of the engagement.
Taking him out of the engagement and just forcing all of this attention on him in the back line, where Ramses can just go down to the Medusa on the front line.
And I like the blind jump from Save. Like, even though people are adapting to this, they're not all just clumping up there. He still gets an easy
You get the high
out.
ground vision.
Yeah, and then he controls the vision, and then you have to go high ground versus him.
Yeah.
And he's going to put mines down. You can't click those. You can't go up the hill.
Yeah.
I think it works out anyway, even if you don't hit somebody, which it didn't.
It is interesting, because if that's a normal blink ability, then you blink in and you potentially die there. As Pure gets ruptured, he's going to press the Blade Mail. Ramsey's taking very little damage from that. There's a shield rune there. If Pure wants to go grab it.
He did not want to grab it.
No, he didn't. He's very low, and he's got thirst, so he sees him there. They're going to TP in.
Deep committal. Go unpunished.
I like that from Ramses, just forcing the TP, like making it look
nice.
like he's going to go for the dive, but then not actually doing it.
I mean, it's about the most he's doing in this game, to be honest.
Yep. He's doing what he can with what he's been
It's
given.
a tough Bloodseeker game. His lane was pretty trashed. So yeah, we can't fault him too much other than all of the things that led to that point.
Yeah, of course. The many
I will
things.
fault him for, personally.
Yeah, a plethora of things, you could say. Anyway, the techie suicide onto the high ground. If it's a normal blink ability, it doesn't work, because then they will stand up there and just kill you when you blink in. But the fact that it's a movement ability that also stuns and does damage, you have to be afraid of... You can't stand up there and kill him when he comes in, but then if you're not up there, he just gets vision of you. It's actually really nice that Save keeps doing this.
Now this is a cam shot I can get behind.
Yeah, that's content. They're going to go for the Roche.
It is content.
Yep.
It is the type of content of the many types of content
Can we bring it up again? Can we? Look at those juicy man boobs.
I knew you were going to say
Look
that.
at those.
I knew you were going to say that, actually.
Somebody programmed that. Think about that.
Somebody had fun that day.
Somebody at Valve was like, I'm going to draw a big pair of ogre
probably
man
someone with like
boobs today.
3 PhDs.
Yeah.
Some guy with 3 PhDs and $100 million in the bank constructed those and went home to his wife afterwards, and she asked him, "What did you do at work today?" And I don't know what he said.
want to talk about it, honey.
It got a little personal.
I drew man boobs. It's time for a divorce.
Yeah, but how much did you get paid to draw those?
That is true. That is true. Probably not a lot. I feel like the guy working on the ogre is the least paid guy. That's the janitor. Although the janitor at Valve does a lot of the work from what we've seen.
Yeah, it might be half the Dota team.
Yeah, that is half the Dota team right there. They do great work. As a bit of split pushing action comes in here from 9 Pandas, not really looking to contest BetBoom with this Aegis. This is what the guy did to me, by the way, in the pub that I was in last night. He was Enigma, and he would just throw Eidolons down a lane with the Helm Dom, and it was genuinely really annoying split pushing.
Oh, you're in a pub?
I played one pub.
Did he buy you a drink?
He did not buy me a drink. Maybe he did. Maybe that's why he was buying the Helm Dom, because he was drunk. Because this is a weird build, but apparently it is a pub build that people are doing.
Well, now it's a competitive build, my friend, and it's worked out pretty
Oh
decently
my
here.
god! Speaking of teeth, dude.
Jeez, get it off the screen, man. Nobody wants to look at this.
That guy's British.
Okay, that was uncalled for.
Can I say that?
No.
I'm British.
No, you can't say
I can
that.
say that.
Well, if you're just tuning in.
Speaking of British, looking at this game, gotta work on those transitions. Whatever, who cares?
That didn't work at all.
Nightfall
Just
going
like
high
Brexit.
ground. Yep. At least we're not talking about the untauntable subject.
Yeah, we should not go
not
down to that
there.
one at all.
As BetBoom down on the low ground with Nightfall sieging.
Glad this will be our last cast together, James.
Yeah.
It's been a fun one.
Shackle comes out. Just to stall a little bit here.
Taka's still big.
Radiant structure.
You can punch through this Aegis somehow, take a fight with Black Hole still up.
They're going for the wraparound, it looks like, but Miro's still top, by the way.
Yeah, he's still pushing with a golem. Yeah, this is a long wrap. All the way around with the Wind Ranger. Kiyotaka wants a good angle. He wants to find a support.
Oh, this is a nice angle, dude.
That's
They found
Lincoln's.
Pure.
They got the
Doom on him.
He's in the tombstone.
The grab ally.
Oh no, they don't have anybody who can kill it.
Nobody can kill it. It was only the guy that initiated there that was there. The Doom.
This flank did not work out at all. The fight gets completely reset. Pure is back in action. You have no Doom. Focus Fire back up in 10, but you don't have a smoke. Use Chain Frost as well. And Nightfall, he's still sitting on Aegis for 2 minutes.
Tokyo just got his 2 Wraith Bands. That'll be a huge timing. GPK blinks in onto Kiyotaka. Of course, he's got the cheese to work with on the Queen of Pain, so he's feeling very safe. Blinks it again to Ramses. Takes quite a bit of damage. Ramses does have Rupture, but he doesn't want to Rupture into a Lotus. The duel comes out on Enigma, but he did get the BKB off, so he's not going to take that Blade Mail damage. Can he survive long enough to get the Black Hole off? Yes, he can. He Black Holes. There's no mana on Nightfall right now. He goes down. Toronto Tokyo, he got the 2 Wraith Bands, but he's not tanky enough to survive.
He's real fast here.
Can Nightfall somehow? Can he somehow do this?
Why the hell is he in the buildings?
He's going to TP out. GPK's also going to TP out. Okay, just TP. That's the answer, ladies.
That is always the answer, but they did lose Gem again. And that push did not yield too much here for that Aegis window. I mean, 9 Pandas are up in gold.
No.
That's a very successful fight for them.
Yeah, they did.
And these duels on the Enigma, they're not the ticket, man.
No,
I mean,
you called the Frost Shield. You called it.
yeah,
You're like,
way too much. Way too much to punch through. Unless you're committing in with everybody and you're just blowing that target up, which hasn't happened. So maybe there's some disconnect there. Maybe Nightfall doesn't want to go in that deep with Pure, but
yeah, he has no blink or anything to get in there. I feel like it's got to be the techies, but man, it's hard to get in. Like, a Legion Commander with this much farm can get in, but I don't know, techies? It can be a bit hard to dive like that with these other heroes.
Okay, but I'm going to propose something else. Like, do they even need to? Why not just hit the buildings here?
Probably not.
And make 9 Pandas go on your Aegis Medusa.
Yeah.
Their poke is pretty lackluster.
I will accept that proposition as valid.
I will tell you why it's valid.
Go ahead.
Or why it's unvalid.
Well, that's strange because you proposed it, but yeah, go ahead.
Frost Shield was probably just too annoying for them.
Oh, so shouldn't they duel the...
You have to remember that GPK was already pre-tilted from the Ogre Bruiser smash.
We do have to remember.
He does not want to sit here and watch his carry hit a Frost Shield Rax for 10 minutes. He probably just said, just jump him already, man.
Yeah.
And then Pure jumped him. He said, all right, I'm out of here. This fight looks terrible.
Yeah, I think you have figured this out, honestly. I think it... Oh, no. Oh, it's the Ogres. Thank God they killed him before the stun could come out. Otherwise, GPK would have blinked in. Save takes the outpost. Playing it a little bit slower now after that last fight. They got a bit too brazen, and I think they're realizing it now.
I like Soul's itemization here, too. Pavis, Solar Crest, Glimmer, just all of that on top of a Frost Shield. That is what's making these duels so hard. You need Nullifier.
Yeah.
You need it soon here. That is going to be the biggest item for BetBoom in this game. Pure has it queued up. So he's working towards it, but he's not gotten dual damage in a very long time, and the net worths are still looking solid for 9 Pandas as they have the 4th core and the Dewbringer picking up some of the slack. Double Halberd up as well, and Refresher done for Miro. You got 2 uncounterable Black Holes unless you find the Stone Gaze dual connection, which has proved to be difficult here.
Yeah.
This game's getting a little spooky for BetBoom.
It is. I mean, anytime an Enigma goes late game, it's just... I always have to bet on that team, you know? Even against the Venge, even against the Warlocks and the Silencers of the world, I feel like once Enigma gets items...
To your betting man?
I would say I am a betting man.
Really?
Shoutouts to...
Who would you like to give a quick shout out to the other betting
I'm
men out there.
gonna get fired if I say it, so I'm not gonna say it. But shout outs to my betting sponsor.
Wow, I can't believe you actually just did that. That was shameless.
Yeah.
That was truly
I didn't
shameless.
say it. You're the one that wants to talk about this subject that's gonna get us both fired.
You've brought it up 3 times now.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows.
They do. They all know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, if I were a betting man, I don't know if I would bet on this game because it's very close at this point. 1K gold lead at 38
Give us some
minutes.
odds, Jenkins. The odds that 9 Pandas pull out the dub here.
I would say high risk, high reward on 9 Pandas. I would
Well, just show it to him. I wanted him to guess.
42%. I would say 42%
Oh,
likely
yeah.
for 9
Where'd
Pandas.
you get that number out of?
I'm a betting man. I told you I'm a betting
mysterious
sponsor.
number.
I know what to bet.
Yeah, that is
Get
my
this off
expression right now.
Get this off my screen. As Kiyotaka walks to the high ground, gets slowed, so he knows the Wind Ranger is there. Uses the Gleipnir, pops the Lincolns, so he's able to get the
I mean,
focus
nobody
fire
is
off.
close. Just him poking here. Nullifier completed almost for Pure. Sold his stick. He is 20 gold off. So that would have been a big kill to get because then you start that fight before the Legion Commander has the Nullifier to go in and remove all of these saves. Now that Enigma Duel is going to open up a bit more. There's a lot of net worth that's coming to 9 Pandas. I mean, Ag's finished for Ramses here. He's growing up. He was a baby Bloodseeker. He got punished. But since then, he has matured. He has evolved, and he is top of the net worth on his team. Did you ever think you'd see that this
No, and he's a beefy baby boy, too. I really like this.
You didn't need to say that.
I really like this beefy boy that he went for
Really stop saying
the tanky items. Like, I think just running in and being that guy to, like, soak the damage for his Enigma to hit the double black hole and for Kiyotaka to go in and be the real carry.
I agree.
I think that's an excellent pivot from Ramses here. Very smart.
It's going to be a smoke flank from BetBoom. Might try their high ground blind jump again. Very long wrap.
Oh, save. You know you want to. He loves this.
They know no one's up there, though, because Toronto Tokyo will walk up, plant the obs. They see some Eidolons, but that's it.
Roshan's coming through. They all know.
Oh,
Or maybe,
surprise!
Maybe they don't. Toronto Tokyo is actually on the low ground now. Santeris, he tries to go in, he gets the Doom onto the Undying. That's not the best Doom target, but I guess he can't get off the hide ally or grab ally, whatever it's called.
They
now.
use Stone Gaze here, though.
Oh, here we go, right into the corner once again.
Of course, we have to jam into the corner of the duel. Did he get the Nullifier off? He did, but the damage is a
the
little
damage.
whack.
It is there from GPK. As the Chain Frost comes out, Pure, he's just trying to man fight versus Ramses.
He's gonna have to
gets the
carry.
kill. He's attacking very quickly, doing a lot of damage to the Aghanim Scepter.
Juice is
Nightfall,
gone.
though. He's dead to Kiyotaka. Save, he's trying to hide in the pit. Can he get the TP out? No, he can't, because Roche is bashing him. And that is a 4 heroes dead. 5, actually. A team wipe. And 2 buybacks. 3 buybacks. 4 buybacks from BetBoom. Can they get there in time?
Economic damage.
GPK TP'd. He TP'd top. And now he's going through the portal. Or sorry, Nightfall. And Toronto Tokyo.
Save is going to catch Kiyotaka with a reverse shackle. I don't know what this Thunderhide's still doing here, but it killed the mine. That's pretty nice. The micro off the charts from Miro. And that is another buyback forced out. It'll be the Enigma one. He held on to that for a long time. There were no black holes in that fight, and they still got wiped.
Yeah. And Roshan has not been hit once in this engagement. This fight is all about Roche, and yet he's not been hit. Kiyotaka.
There's no way BetBoom can be lingering here. Absolutely no way.
Toronto Tokyo, gotta be careful. He has grab ally. He's gonna use it. Very nice, dodges the shackle.
That was fancy.
He may instantly die when he comes out. Where's Miro at? Okay, he does instantly die.
He's walking. He wants Medusa. BetBoom, you are
that's
caught.
gonna be a hole.
You are gone.
Yeah, that's a snake in a hole. That came out wrong.
Yeah.
That came out wrong.
It was lore accurate, I guess. GPK, I don't know what you're doing back in the corner, my friend, but your team is dead. Medusa's dead with no buy.
Oh, he's gonna go for the steal, Avery.
He's going to go for the steal.
This is
man,
revenge.
The neutral creeps have not been his best friend this game, but he's going to have to time it. Pure intuition.
Yeah.
Let's channel into the mind of GPK. Let the force flow through you.
Yeah, this is what he's given up.
Okay, well, you did not feel that one.
If the Ogre didn't smash him earlier,
I think he would have gone for it.
he would have gone for it, and I think he would have gotten it. As
Instead, he-
Pure is getting taken down by Kiyotaka, and the duel
Why
comes
would
out. He
you
gives him
duel
the
that?
duel. 30. Wait.
Why would you duel him?
38 duel damage on Kiyotaka.
That
Well,
is- with the talent.
Is under attack.
very nice.
That is not the hero you want to be giving a free 38 damage to.
No, I would say that that's not the hero.
He's also level 25, so he has Focus Fire Advance. He has everything plus a Mind Breaker on top. This Wind Ranger is absolutely out of control. 18-1. Outside of the one death I cursed him with, Kiyotaka has indeed 1v5 this game long enough that Ramses has come alive in the late game, and the double black holes, they weren't even necessary here. One has done the job of breaking open this BetBoom lineup, and Kiyotaka, he's not done. He wants to pad the stats.
Well, at least he got the Focus Fire back in Terrace. He's got the Aghanim Scepter, so he gets the Doom onto GPK. And GPK goes down. That's 110 seconds. Is he going to dive the fountain? Yes, Kiyotaka's going to do it.
Of course he is. What is stopping this man? Absolutely nothing.
That's GG. They call it.
Very impressive performance from Kiyotaka and the rest of the
GG easy, says Miro.
Wow. Was that easy? I don't think that game was that easy, but I guess if he thinks it was, maybe it was easy for